TJ, what? Been like TJ. All of my money and all of my chains. I'm getting money, bitch, I'm getting paid. Get from my pockets and get from my face. Being your boyfriend, we definitely the same. It's cause of my grind, you can.
Okay. I like the fact that the handles pop out when the car is unlocked and getting in. We get in, you are greeted with a mostly digital interior, but we do have the fixed tachometer, which I love. My dream car would definitely have a fixed tachometer. We do have a nice Porsche infotainment, wireless Apple CarPlay. We have we do still have some hard buttons, and well, I should say switches, because there's not that many buttons in here, but we do have heated seats, welcome feature, and this is a coupe, but it does have a sunroof. I love my sunroofs. So but when you get in the car and you start it up, well, it's already on. When you rev it, it sounds like this. You hear the burbles. I love that. And there's no rev limiter on this car, which I absolutely love. And we do have pedal shifters, and this does have the 7-speed PDK, which I love. I would personally love to drive one of these one day, or own one of these. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you do like the video. But that is a quick overview of this 2023 Porsche 911 Carrera GTS with, I forgot to mention, the Bose speaker system. So yeah, that's been it. We gone. What's up, y'all? BDJ 100K back with another video, and today we have the GTS. To be more specific, we have a 2023 Porsche 911 GTS, and yes, we have the car running because I love hearing that engine sound from that flat 6. So I love the engine sound from the flat 6. I love black wheels on any car. Ask anyone that knows me, you know, well, if it was up to me, it would either be all black everything, or the car would be purple with black wheels. But I love the styling of the GTS, and I love the fact that, you know, in a world where everything's turning electric, I love the sound of a naturally aspirated engine. So this is a quick walk around of the outside of the car. Quick sound of the engine while it's idling. I love the tail light, the thin line across the entire rear. Love that, and I love the black Porsche badging and lettering. And I love this color. This color is, well, this is obviously a gray color, but I will get you the official name when I can think of it. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna bunch of like electric cars there. So electric vehicles. Right? Yeah, so
I have a pretty strong opinion on that. I think these internal combustion, engines that you're in are gonna get more and more in demand, because I don't think car enthusiasts give a shit about electric.
Oh, they definitely don't.
Yeah. So I think so. This is my 4th 911 in a row, and cars have always been depreciating assets, right? You buy them and you enjoy them, but they're not worth, they're only worth the most they are when you take them off the showroom floor, and then it starts to depreciate, but they're no longer like that.
Right.
How do I get out of here? Do I have to go around here?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go around.
All right. So now they're actually appreciating in value, and this thing is, worth more than I paid. So it kind of messes with your head a little bit on like usage and everything else, because they're now they're investments.
Yep, it used to be you just buy them, you have fun, and then when you don't want them anymore, you move on to something else.
Yeah,
but now
you take a little bit of a loss, and
Yeah.
and you move on. But now, it's this thing is worth more than I paid, which is kind of crazy because cars, have not always been that way.
yeah, there's been like prior to I would say prior to 2020, there's been a single digit amount of vehicles, brand models ever produced that appreciated
Yep.
in value
Yeah.
over the length of ownership. So it's not like that anymore.
So my first 3, I drove to Manhattan every day. It was my only car. I drove winter, snow. I had different winter wheels and tires. But this one was a little bit too nice and a little bit more performance oriented. It's a very rough ride. You'll feel it. It's a super stiff and very, very jumpy. Like it just wants to go.
Yeah, I can feel it sitting in the passenger. You see those little imperfections we went through?
Yeah.
That felt like we went over like a bump. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, so driving to Manhattan, I no longer think that it's the right call here. But, so it just becomes like a fun car and, a different car to go to and from Manhattan. And I always, Danielle gives me a bad rap. She says I don't let her drive a car. But she was fine to drive every other one I had. But this one, it's different. It's a little, it's just more performance oriented. It's very low. So when you come up curbs, you have to cut the wheel pretty hard.
Yeah, you have to angle yourself properly so that way you don't scrape anything.
Exactly. If you angle yourself, you're good. But that puts pressure on her. And so she literally said, I want to drive your car. I said, I'd rather you not. And she's like, then buy me one. I'm like, okay, I'll buy you one. So I'd rather buy you one than, have use my car. There's not a lot of great roads to go for a good ride, but I think
especially in Staten Island.
I know.
Yeah.
Now we have a place in Manasquan, New Jersey, and that's where I can get some, fun rides.
Yeah, that's actually I have a friend. He's actually he started off as a friend of a friend, but it was actually my friend's boyfriend. I call her my homegirl because like we basically grew up together, but it was her at the time boyfriend. He drove an Acura TLX. Fortunately, he got into an accident. They totaled out his car, but he went and got a Toyota Supra, and then me and him got close because we share a love for cars. And now whenever like we want to go for a ride or we go to like meets and stuff, 9 times out of 10 we're in Jersey.
Yeah.
And we he lives in Roselle Park, which is right by Elizabeth. So but usually if we want somewhere with like nice roads, we have to drive like pretty far. Like we found some nice roads like in Princeton.
Yeah, Princeton's pretty nice.
Yeah, so but I know if you really want the nicer roads, you got to take a trek out to Jersey.
Yeah. So we go south to like Manasquan, and the parkway's pretty, and there's no like bad potholes, and you can, and Waze works really good for the cops. I don't have like an integrated radar detector, or anything like that. I trust Waze, and I try not to get stupid, but anytime you got something nice, the cops don't mind pulling you over. That's the other challenge.
Yeah. Actually, I saw there was a video about 3 weeks ago. It was on Instagram. A cop pulled someone over literally just to ask what kind of car it was, what wheels he had on the car. It wasn't to give him a ticket or anything.
Yeah.
He just pulled him over to ask that question.
I mean, listen, if you're sitting on a cup of side of a road with a cup of coffee in a cop car, you're gonna pull over a Toyota Camry or a Toyota Supra. You're gonna pull over the Supra.
I'm definitely pulling over. I would definitely pull over the Supra. funny. I live literally up the street and around the corner.
What's the name of the block?
Deems Avenue.
Okay. So make a left when we're gonna go on the service road coming back.
Yeah.
And then on the right is a block called Devon Street, and that's where I grew up.
It's funny. Actually, one of my high school teachers, I don't know if she lives over there now, but she did at the time. She lived on that street.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Miss, her name started with a P. Because everyone used to call her Miss P. Not Perillo. It was, I'm trying to think. I know her first name was Sabrina. It was Sabrina something. I will definitely find out and get back to you on that, but it was I know her last name started with a P.
Speeds come up awfully quick.
Yeah. Now the only thing that sucks, another thing that sucks about driving in New York is like a speed camera or a red light camera everywhere. So
That's another thing I keep Waze on, you know.
Yeah.
But it's not foolproof, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a speed camera right here too. Right where we passed, or
No, just now, like literally just now when you slowed down.
Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't say something to me.
Yeah. Like it's on the, I see it like on the map.
But it didn't say like speed camera approaching.
The only thing I could think of is maybe you have alerts turned off. Because for me, I have mine set because there's 3 sound settings. There's sound on, alerts only, or off. But if you turn it off, it turns off everything.
Yeah,
I have mine.
On.
Let's take I-278 east.
This is the
Staten Island
alerts on,
Expressway,
you know,
Staten
so-
Island.
Yeah. I have mine set to alerts
Similar
on.
to Crystal Avenue, Staten Island.
But it sounds like you have,
Then turn left.
Now it's got the nav going, but
but when it starts like the navigation, that means that you had sound on. So that's odd.
yeah, but the really getting it open over the highway is that's where it really comes alive. But you get a good sense there.
Yeah, that's why like the first house I want to own is probably going to be in New Jersey, especially because you get a better bang for your buck. New Jersey.
Yeah, definitely. But that's the beauty. That's why I love these cars, is because they're very performance oriented, but you could drive them like Volkswagens. I mean, they're so reliable. Nothing ever goes wrong with them.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I look for when I look for cars. Like my Ford Fusion, I've only had it's literally like my first car, like the first car. I bought it with like my own money, but I haven't had any issues with it. I had one issue, and that was just a software update. But other than that, I haven't had any issues, at least not yet. Knock on wood. So reliability is a big thing for me, because I mean I would love to enjoy cars, but you can't enjoy it if every time you drive it something happens and you got to take it to the service center.
Yeah, that's for sure. And like some of the Italian cars are like that.
Yeah.
And then it's just adjusting here for like the drive mode. Like you can put it in normal, you can put it in sport. Well, I had it in Sport Plus when we were just hitting it a little bit there, but it's So you want to take some pictures and stuff here?
Yeah.
Or is there a spot that you like? That or?
What I did for your wife's car,
Yeah.
I just had her park like in the fire lane, so that way
Yeah.
it was like out of the way, like no one's gonna pull up next to her or anything
Yeah.
like that. So
Like right here.
yeah, right here, so that way.